Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you 3 tips for a successful homeschool. Okay, so I do not pretend to have it all together. Actually, if you watch the very first video on my channel, I actually say, this channel is really not meant to sound like I have all of the answers or like I do everything right, that I want to be transparent and honest about my life as a homeschool mom. But I do have 6 years of homeschooling now under my belt, and I do have a few things that I think are a little bit wise and helpful that I have learned along the way, and not necessarily come up with even on my own, but have heard from other people, have adapted to my own life. So here they are. Okay, so this video is also in collaboration with some of my favorite YouTubers, Jessica from The Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. And I am going to put down below in the description box a playlist of a whole bunch of other moms who are giving some great advice. So go ahead and check out all of those videos too. Okay, so the very first one is don't try to do all the things. Only choose what your best yes is going to be. Homeschool, if you have homeschooled for any length of time or even like started researching homeschooling, you have seen that there are so many amazingly good things that you could be teaching to your kids. So many, in fact, that it's so overwhelming and you can't possibly do them all at the same time. So you have to really be careful about what you choose to bring into your homeschool, just because, not because any of it is bad. I mean, I'm sure that there are bad things, but not because any of the things that you're choosing are bad, but because you want to carefully curate the things that are going to be best for your family and are going to help you to have an efficient and peaceful homeschool experience. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is school does not always have to be fun. If you are looking around out there and comparing your style or your homeschool to someone else's, you will think that they are having the time of their lives over there and you are over in your own corner toiling away, and that school, you must be doing school wrong because it's not fun and it's not all games, it's not all play, it's not all sitting and cozy with tea and reading together. And some days are just not fun. And that's okay. It's really okay for it to not be fun. I don't find math fun. One of my children doesn't find math fun. 2 of my kids do. But we still have to do it because she needs it in her life. So hopefully that's encouraging. School does not always have to be something that is fun. And tip number 3 is you do not have to do it all yourself. As homeschoolers, we can feel very isolated. We can feel like we do have to do it all ourselves. We can even feel like we have to project to the world that we are doing it all self-sufficiently and that we are great at this, because people are looking at us and saying that they don't think that we're doing the right thing for our kids. Not so. If you have a group of friends to talk to about homeschool, that's amazing. If you don't, I will talk to you about homeschool. You can send me a message. My email is homeschoolmama@heart@gmail.com. I am totally willing to talk homeschool with you all the time. My Instagram is also homeschool@heart, just like this channel. But do yourself a favor and find yourself some people who are in a similar life situation Or if you have a mom like I do, say, hey mom, let's go to the library. Or hey mom, can you like help me by listening to my kid read today? I'm like super slammed. You don't have to do it all yourself. There's tons of people out in the world that are willing to totally come alongside you and help you. And they do want what's best for your kids, some of these people. So find somebody that loves your kids and ask them. Just ask them. I have one more bonus tip for you. Okay, so tip number 4 is celebrate all the victories. Celebrate all the victories, guys. Celebrate the big ones and the small ones because you and your kids deserve it. You are doing great. Just in the moments after I sign off, my kids each had a tip too. I have 3 kids, 3 tips for you, or 3 tips for your kids to be successful at homeschool. So here they are.
My homeschool tip is always pay attention to your teacher.
Good job.
My homeschool tip is don't lie about doing your schoolwork. It will go bad.
It won't go bad?
It will go bad. I've learned that the hard way. Tell your mom what things you really like so she can make things even funner.